You're finally sick of those launch edition aero covers digging into the sidewall of your tire?
What are those?
They are my
Aero covers.
Or maybe you pulled those off when you first bought the truck, only to realize that the truck is running some really lame stock wheels. Either way, as a designer, I think Tesla could have done a way better job on the wheels of this truck. So these are my top 10 favorite aftermarket wheels that will immediately change the look of your Cybertruck. I think I looked through nearly 1,000 wheels for this video, and these are my top 10. And as a designer, I feel like they balance well with the simple but futuristic and almost somewhat rugged feel of the design of the Cybertruck. So number 10, I'm going to start with a wheel that I really think captures the industrial feel of that stainless steel clean lines of the truck, and that is the Fuel B634 Zephyr. These bronze and black wheels pair really well with the silver lugs. It's a classic combo that works well and gives this truck a strong look. It still has that angular pattern, though the lines aren't quite as sharp as they could be or as sharp as the lines of the truck, but this design does a great job at bringing out that purpose-built industrial style of the Cybertruck. And at number 9, we've got the black Rhino Leghorn wheels. These wheels, I love them because of the thick spokes. So this pairs really well with the flat body design, the very flat panels of the Cybertruck itself. And this does really well as a multi-spoke wheel. The detailing on the lip complements the custom tire design specifically for the Cybertruck. So you could swap these out onto those custom tires. But like number 10, this wheel gives a rugged, purpose-built detail to the truck that's visually a lot more stunning than I think the stock wheels are. Moving right along, number 8, we've got another Fuel wheel. They're coming in clutch for these truck wheels, but we've got the D833 Cycle. These have a very industrial design, very similar to the first two that I showed, but these have a lot more detail in them. The triangle shapes are also a little bit reminiscent of the triangle shapes that are used in the design of the Cybertruck, which is why I picked this wheel. The silver on silver with the triangles just kind of drives home that point of what they were doing with the design. But the overall design of these wheels gives the Cybertruck an aggressive, go anywhere type of look. And the platinum color just doesn't get much better against that stainless steel of the truck body as a stock truck. For number 6 and number 7, I couldn't decide between the style of this one particular wheel, so I'm giving it both spots. This is the XD847 Outbreak. This wheel has a super clean design. It looks like it flows right off the truck. It's a little bit more of a mall crawler design. It's not really as off-road or rugged as the first few, but the black with the milled details gives this wheel a lot more character. I didn't score it higher because they're nice, but this is the wheel you buy when you want to look unique, but you don't want to stand out too much. These are the wheels you buy that really they just level up the truck just enough to make it stand out from the other Cybertrucks. And we're about halfway through here. If you're ready for the future of trucks and cars in general, feel free to subscribe to the channel. And if you have a huge opinion about this, drop a comment below because I want to know what everybody else thinks about customizing the Cybertruck. It seems like the way to go. Moving right along to number 5, we have got the Onslaught from XD. Another XD wheel, but this wheel captures that triangle shape, but in a way that's super unique. The directional design just sets off this car in a way that feels like it's in motion while it's sitting still. And that's hard to do with a truck that's designed like this because it's a bunch of flat surfaces, a bunch of just dumbed down generic geometric shapes. And so this wheel with the directional style actually helps to level up the look of the truck. And of course, again, the triangles. Do I need to say anything more? In bringing us to a tie to get to the top 3, we've got wheel number 3, wheel number 4, which are the Black Rhino series York and muzzle wheels. The York wheel and the muzzle wheel have this triangular star design, very reminiscent of the 1552 wheels that were on the Unicorn Mustang. But these wheels have a lot of an industrial design, again, a little bit reminiscent of the stock Aero Cover design, and something that's actually more functional, I think, than the Aero Cover is. At least these won't dig out the sidewall of your tire. And coming in at the number 2 spot, this is a wheel that could be controversial. I picked it because this just sets off the truck in a way that is different than every other wheel that I saw. And this is the fuel flame. These things look like they're going to slice your fingers off when you try to clean them. It's like the front trunk might slice your finger off when you try to close it.
Stop it. Get some help.
The sharp edges, clean lines, and a triangular design push these to the near top of my list, but they are a little bit wild. So it'll take a special person that's driving a Cybertruck but wants to look that much more out of the ordinary to put these wheels on their truck. And coming in at the number 1 spot, Ule is delivering huge on this list, but I love their truck wheels and they don't disappoint with the Militia. This is the D725 Militia. And like the Zephyr, the wheel that we started with on this list, this wheel has an off-road, angular, aggressive style, but the lines are much sharper on this wheel. The detailing of the bolts around the interior surface of the wheel adds an element of industrial design that fits really well and accents the clean lines of the Cybertruck. And these wheels would fit really well on an all-out kind of Dakar rally version of this truck.